Okay guys, welcome back, and hope everybody's keeping well. So I'm tying up a few wee emerger patterns, and this one here would cover both hatch and olives and buzzers. So I'm going to show you how to put it together. Now the hook in the vise is a Kamasan B100. Now this is a light wire, so the B100 is a lighter wire hook than the B110, which would be more typically used. The B110 for your heavy buzzer pupa type patterns. The thread that I'm going to use to tie the fly is the ultra thread in 70 in black. So I'm just going to come in sort of way where I want the body to end. Work on the thread, remove the waste tag of thread, come back up, and then work the thread down. So just put a bit of a taper into the body for us. Right. Just there will do really. Now the body, this is Peacock. It has been dyed a yellow, and I have just bleached it to strip all the hurl off. Now you will still get some fine hurl on the quill, so it's best to try and take as much off as you can, especially when you're going to use resin. So just clip away still a few wee fibres on that. Just catch it tight at the bottom, and then I'm just working the thread up. Right. Just to stop the thread from bouncing, just going to throw in a half hitch, and then we'll come up with our quill. Now you're just going to rib the body fairly close at the start, and then start to open up. To that point there, just follow this around with the thread, and then just work the thread forward, catching in the quill, break that away, and come back down. Now we're just going to put on a very fine amount just over here, and get the torch of UV resin. So don't want too much of the UV resin here, just a very small amount of it. Not looking to build up the body in any shape or form. So if it gloops in underneath, just rotate the vise to get it to come around and sit for you. Just until you're happy, and then we'll just light this up, get it to cure. Now, at this point, I'm just going to put on a very thin coat of varnish over the UV resin, and I don't have another one ready, so I'm just going to let that dry in the vase, and then we'll come back and finish the wee pattern. Okay folks, so that's it, the varnish dry. So the next step is, this is just Glow Bright Floss number 8. Now, we're just going to offer this in underneath. So just going to catch it. Just come around with a sort of a soft loop of thread. Bring it down. Take your turns forward. And then just fold this back. And then come around. Collect both strands of glue bright. Make sure that they're in underneath the shank, and just work the thread back, and then come in and trim these. I'm just trimming it. The measurement is the third quill down, just to there. Just give it a wee trim. Then we'll just work our thread back up, just sort of way to the midpoint and on the thorax, if you like. Now the post. This is just some white parapost. So I'm just going to come up from underneath. A couple of turns over this way. Just a bit of a crisscross turns of thread, and then I'm just going to post up a tiny bit. This is just to keep the post from moving about. Make sure it's nice and straight. Now the hackle is a grizzle hackle dyed olive. So just get it off here. Strip away the rubbish from the bottom. Offer this up. Just catch it in tight at the post, and then it's important to catch in the remainder of the stem of the hackle. This will just make for a stronger fly. Bring the thread up now. We're just going to post both the hackle and the parapost together. Just join them together nice and tight. Just work the thread back down, and then you want to finish with your thread at the back there. Now the thorax itself, this is just some rabbit that has been dyed a dark olive with some UV flash through it. So just tidy up. Back across, and then just finish at the front. Just any wee fibres that want to go forward of the eye, just stroke them back, and you'll finish with your thread at the front. Take your post, and then just come round with the turns of hackle. Now I'll usually take about 6 turns of the hackle. Always working down the post to that point. Now, this point, just come in, bring your what I do is just bring the hackle down, bring everything back, pinch the hackle on the side, come around with 2 turns, and then come in, lift everything up. I'm keeping the thread really tight here, and tighten into the hackle when you fold it back. Then come in with your whip finishing tool, still keeping the thread tight. Don't let the tension go, particularly when you're using UTC. Couple of whip finish turns, and then a very small amount of varnish onto the thread. Just bring that up nice and tight. Trim away the thread. Break away the hackle at the back. Just pull it that much. The hook has come up. Fix it for you so you can see the finished fly. Then all you do is just twist the parapost and trim it to the length. That off my scissors, trim it to the length that I want now. Do need to trim it away up here, but it is good to trim it just slightly longer than what you think you need it. Just in case you want to trim it down any further. And there you go, guys. That's a great wee pattern this for both hatch and midge and olives coming off. So hopefully you've got something from that. As always, many thanks for taking the time to view the video. It's greatly appreciated. If this is the first time watching one of my fly tying videos, please consider subscribing. It just helps the wee channel grow. And until the next time, guys, take care of each other, and all being well, I'll catch you on the next one. Thanks. Bye.